Hi, in this video we're going to show you how to create a Quorum Blockchain Service member using Microsoft Azure. Navigate to the Microsoft Azure portal and click Create a Resource. Navigate to See More in Marketplace. And in this purple banner, choose View Private Products. Choose Quorum Blockchain Service. Choose the Azure subscription that you want to use for deploying your member. Choose an existing or create a new resource group. And in the region details, choose an Azure region that is best suited for where your application will be. In the consortium section, if you're creating a QBS member for the first time, then you would choose no, and you would give your consortium a name, something that represents the scenario that your consortium might be, such as supply chain. However, if you've been invited to a consortium by another member, you would have received an invitation email with a personal invite code. In that case, you would choose yes, paste in the personal invite code that you were given. This will create your QBS member and connect it to the existing member that you were invited from, effectively creating a blockchain network. In the plan details, choose which tier of service you want to deploy. We have a very price-effective development SKU that is designed just for development and test, and we have two production SKUs, business and enterprise. And if you look at our pricing webpage, that'll give you details on what you get from a resource perspective and the level of support and the price associated with it. Next, in the contact email, make sure to enter your email address, as this is what Consensus Support will use to register your account to be able to open support tickets with Consensus. You can leave the settings for Azure Blockchain Service Migration to no. And under Manage Application Details, this will be the name that your member will be on the network that you're creating. So typically this would be something that you would use, that's your company name, my company. Click on Review and Create. This will take you to the final page for confirmation of your deployment. And here you will see the pricing. And this is the pricing specific to the consensus charges for the service. The charges for the actual Azure infrastructure will be billed directly to you from Microsoft as normal resources would be. Under the terms, you agree to the terms of the service. And this co-admin access permission gives Consensus the permission to manage the underlying resources for you, primarily making sure that your nodes are patched and healthy and are configured properly. Once that's completed, click the Create button. Deployment will take about 10 to 15 minutes. Once your deployment is complete, you can go to your resource and you can see that your resource has been deployed. What you'll notice is you have the resource group that you specified, which is where your member is provisioned. But there's also a managed resource group. Inside of the managed resource group are all of the resources that are running your blockchain network, specifically storage accounts for chain data configuration, networking for security, and Azure Key Vault to store your keys, as well as the actual nodes themselves. To verify that your deployment succeeded successfully, you can use the QBS API using the Swagger interface to be able to check the status of your deployment. Click the Authorize button. This will log you into Azure, giving you access to your resource. Once you've authorized, close. Under the Blockchain Member section, go to the Get Details about a blockchain member. Click the Try It Out button, and here you'll enter your subscription ID, the resource group name, and the blockchain member. For the resource group name, go back to your member in the Azure portal and make sure you choose this resource group and not the managed resource group. Under the blockchain member name, go back to the Azure portal and choose the blockchain member name here. And for your subscription ID, you'll also find that in the Microsoft Azure portal, which I have grayed out here, but you can copy it and paste it into here. Once you've entered those details, click the Execute button to execute the API. The response that you'll get back will give you the status of your member deployment. And in this case, there's still some actions that are happening. So what I'm going to do is I'll wait, execute this again, and when this updates to succeeded, then we know that our member has been deployed successfully. And as you can see, it's now succeeded. In our next video, I'll show you how to get the full connection string of your transaction node so you can transact with MetaMask, use Truffle Suite, or any other tools to connect your Quorum Blockchain Service member. Thank you.